Firstly, I saw Mr. Vigradiri in 1985. He came many times in Kerala. In 1994, he came and inaugurated our new organization. His important books, notable books, Why Rationalism, another book, Life and Soul, Why Dialectical Materialism, etc., translated into Malayalam for airlines. Last year, I met Mr. Vigradiri. I asked to him for translate into Malayalam Adi Shankaracharya book. He replied, "Okay, immediately." In this time, today, inaugurate English edition here. So I am very happy. My ambition fulfilled here. My hearty congratulations submit to Mr. Vigradiri. Adi Shankaracharya, born in Kerala. Kaladi places. Last days, some RSS persons came Malayalam department and attacked the office, Malayalam department office, because Malayalam senior lecturer Srinipattathanam spoke about Sangha Parivar many Sundays. In these circumstances, Kerala's political sky very dangerous. Last month, Supreme Court declared a judgment. In Shabarimala, never enter woman for praying. But the court declared women's entering pass. So this time, two groups form and open struggle in many Sundays, many roads, etc. Two groups. One side, Supreme Court left a Pinarayi Vijayan government. Another, progressive parties, progressive movements, individuals, etc. on line. Another side, totally Sangha Parivar groups and the National Congress. They were together. Fight. Yesterday, BJP women's leader KP Shashikala arrested. So they were declared Hartal midnight 3 p.m. Today declared Bandh. K. Surendran, youth leader, arrested yesterday. In these circumstances, I am preparing a detailed paper for your attention. I am reading. Some ask why the rationalists support the entry of women in Sabarimala. The question is asked, though ill-motivated, because when the rationalists propagate that there is no need for temples, why should they demand that a woman be allowed to enter into the temple? Yes, the answer has two phases. One of freedom and the other of the order of Supreme Court. When faith and freedom are put a scrutiny, the freedom has to be given prime importance. What is more formidable than the disbelief of the rationalists and the faith of believers is nothing but the freedom. Free oneself from the fetish is pride. That was why all and sundry marched for the freedom struggle. At such a junctures, the rationalists and the humanists should steer for the freedom of the believers. Thus, the rationalists should stand aside with the woman who wish to enter the Sabarimala temple. The other leaf of the answer is with regard to the order of Supreme Court. The Supreme Court is the guardian of Indian Constitution, and hence the orders of the Supreme Court are the laws of the land, and it should be implemented to ensure the rule of law. The people of India, irrespective of their caste, creed and all, have only holy book, and that is the Constitution. Be a man or a woman, you are a citizen of India, and all are equal before the law. The Constitution bench of the Supreme Court has declared unequal claims that man and woman do have equal right to enter the Sabarimala temple. It is the duty of every law-abiding citizen defender who stand for Brahminical order or society are threatening the constitutional authorities and Supreme Court. The revolt of such forces has to be dealt with more diligence and care. In such a stigma, there is only one answer to the question: whether the rationalists should stand with the secular constitution, rule of law, or with the caste Hindu, and that is nothing but to stand with the rule of law. The revolting fundamentalists have destroyed the Buddhism that swept away the Brahminic religion, and the aim of such forces is only to retrieve those old Chaturvarnya system. Social reformers like Narayana Guru, Ayyangari, etc. have toiled throughout their life for the upliftment of the downtrodden, marginalized sections of the society, and have given a fatal dent to the caste system. At this crisis, the rationalists have no option but to put all their strength and vitality for upholding the democracy and the secularism. There is a widespread propaganda that it is a fight between the believers and the non-believers. That is, between the temple followers and the Marxist government. A critical analysis of the fact situation would entail that it is a farce. The verdicts of the Supreme Court revolving are barriers prohibiting the woman at a fertile age is just like the temple entry proclamation in the 1900 pages. But the corrupt politicians and the caste Hindus chased away the woman devotees of Ayyappa, maintaining a shield of woman itself. It is not astonishing that even about a century ago, when the ruling authorities have proclaimed that all people have right to enter the temple, and when women of backward classes were allowed to wrap their breast in the caste Hindu fort with the same weapon. That some women stood along with the such caste Hindus to attack and to discharge women who dared to wear cloths around their chests. The state government has no option but to give protection to the women who come forward to enjoy their fundamental rights. What is apparent is that the fight is between the believers themselves. What is more interesting is that the Marxist government, the state is taking the steps to help devotees to go to temple, and the devotees stand to defend it. The struggle at Sabarimala today reminds us of the hunger strike of Gandhiji against untouchability in Malabar. Just like the struggle of Periyar at the Vaikan temple for the freedom of worship, what is the social reformers like Srinipattathanam, Guru, Vivekananda Swamigal, Ayyappa, etc. have done through their lives. Menses is a worn-out tool of Brahmanism to put the woman in fetters. Those who have progressive and modern vision ought to struggle to break the so-called impunity theory of the caste Hindus. Nowadays, the women have no restrictions to enter into any public place like government offices, schools, colleges, transport, and even in places of worship during the days of menses. But one has ever dared to prohibit them from such enjoyment of freedom. Then why in Sabarimala alone? Sabarimala attracts people of all ranks, not because of the Ayyappa, but the beauty and the wildness of the place have an enchanting balance. If all are going to Sabarimala to have a look at Lord Ayyappa temple in their own native place. The so-called Ayyappa devotees abused and spurred the woman devotees of Ayyappa, accusing the non-Hindus, non-believers, feminists, etc. But such hooligans deliberately forget the Muslim friend and the companion of Ayyappa called Baba. They also do not like remember the Christian Kochudaman and Master's career who rebuilt the Sabarimala temple when it turned into national 1900. The claim that Ayyappa is an ardent celebration is only a modern myth. It is contained in the story about Maripurama. It is stated in the Bhuti Shloka that Ayyappan was in an affair with Bhumbadi, the daughter of Jeerapanjara movement. There is a civil case in Kollam court with regard to this affair. In the Ilavasheva Ayyappa song, it is recited that the Ayyappa had married Ilavarkanni, the daughter of Ilavasevan Raja. It is also stated that the Ayyappa had a wife called Prabha and a son named Satyavan. There is a temple for the whole family at the Tiruvalakkavu temple. Ayyappa is also called Shasthavu, and it is said that Shasthavu had a few wives by name Purna and Pushkara in the Ashtottara Sadakam. It is stated that Pushkara, Purna, Samyukta, Paramatma Sadangalam, the Raja of Kochi, have erected the idol of the said Shasta in union with Purna and Pushkara. It was in 1196 of AD. The women who have approached and secured the order of entry are not Keralites. They are the followers and office bearers of a Hindu outfit based in North India. If the Hinduists had welcomed the order of the god in the beginning, but the Kerala leaders of the same organization have turned hostile to it later, and their aim is apparently nothing but third-rate politics. Since the so-called gods Rama and Krishna have not much influence in the soil of Kerala and South India, they have seen a prospect in Ayyappa. In short, the revolt is not of belief but of power politics and Hindu fundamentalism. Thank you.